A very good evening to all of you. Welcome to yet another Zoom call organized by Jungle Bells. Jungle Bells is an exclusive. Before we begin, I would like to request all of you to turn your cameras off and switch off your microphones, please. If you have any questions for guest, please type them in the chat box and we will address them after her talk. Also, if you want to receive further communication from us about our events, please type in your email address and phone number in the chat box. Before we begin, I would also like to thank Ravetkar, our sponsors for today's event. And Ravetkar is a well-known name in real estate business for over 30 years. Without any further ado, I will hand it over to Abharna. Sorry, a little bit about Abharna, I forgot to mention something about the guest. Abharna hails from the Erode district of Tamil Nadu. She joined service in 2013 and it was her one and only dream service. She worked in Golaghat Forest Division of Assam for a year. There, she exclusively worked on human-monkey conflict and conservation reserve proposals in Brahmaputra riverside. Then after, she shifted to central range of Kaziranga National Park, where she worked for almost 11 months on anti-poaching activities, tourism management through time card systems, and also she introduced first ever electronic ticketing system of the state in central range. In the mid of 2017, she shifted to Maharashtra and joined the MFD, took charge as DCF Pandharkauda in August 2017, where she handled human-tiger conflict, taking part in the capture of T1C1. In addition to this, she initiated anti-snare programs in the fringe of Tipeshwar Wildlife Sanctuary with volunteers. And now she works exclusively on community-based conservation and human-tiger conflict mitigation. So without further ado, I will hand it over to Abharna and she will take it on.
What's happening?
Abharna ma'am, you will have to unmute yourself and then you can start your presentation.
Thank you, Aarti. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to start with.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yes, I'm just sharing my screen.
Yes.
Now, is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank Mrs. Aarti and Anush for giving me this opportunity. And today I'm just going to share my experiences about the T1 operation exclusively, which was not shared in any of the public forum or any of the places. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So in this whole presentation, I'm going to share my experiences and I'm going to tell what we learned from this T1 operation as a department and what I learned from this T1 operation as a person. This is the whole map of the area in which T1 and T2 were roaming around. जो आपको दिख रहा है रेड कलर एरिया जो रेड spots है where the T1 and T2 were present in that particular area, मतलब most frequent areas, and जो काला वाला जो lines है that is the line, I mean that is the territory of T2, and the red color जो line दिख रहा है that is the territory of T1. So altogether almost 160 square kilometer, और उसमें हार्डली 40-50 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर जंगल का था, बाकी पूरा रेवेन्यू लैंड एंड ना एग्रीकल्चर लैंड एंड ई क्लास लैंड एंड प्राइवेट लैंड। और आपको ये मैप से ही दिख रहा है कि ये फॉरेस्ट कॉन्टिग्यूअस पैच नहीं है, मतलब एक फॉरेस्ट से दूसरा फॉरेस्ट जाने के लिए एनिमल हैज टू क्रॉस agriculture field or some private places. So in that there were more chances of chance encounters, and I'm just going to say what we have done before September 2018, because everyone knew the T1, or otherwise called as Avni, from the month of September 2018, because the capture cum shoot order was published in that particular month. So everyone knew the Avni since then. Very few knew Avni before that, and no one knew Pandrakauda before that. So I just want to just give the idea about what was happening in Pandrakauda before that. So I'm just going to share my experiences, nothing technical, nothing emotional, nothing much, nothing less, nothing defending thing. So this is my first ever experiences. I joined Pandrakauda in 2017, and there were few days passed, and it was on Friday. I was just visiting a cattle kill. It was in the southern part of the T1's territory. But that time I was not knowing whether it was T1's territory, whether it was T2's territory, whether T1 was present, whether T2 was present, whether leopard was present. I just visited that cattle kill. We put camera traps, and I just came to my rest house by 3:30 or 4 o'clock. All of a sudden, I just got a call from one of my RFOs. He was so panicked, and he said, "Ma'am, there was a human kill." Since I was working in Kasiranga, human kill and animal kills are very, very, very common over there. Poaching instances and human attacks, animal attacks are very, very common. So I thought कि ठीक है, इसमें मतलब पैनिक होने का क्या कारण क्या है? He said, "Ma'am, वो actually वो एरिया पे ऑलमोस्ट ऑलरेडी 2 ह्यूमन किल हो चुकी है, ये मतलब दूसरा ह्यूमन किल है in 2017." So I said, "ठीक है, I'll just dress up, then I'll come to the field." So he cut the call. Then I called one of my ACFs who was the in charge of that particular area. I said, "चलो हम जाएंगे, जाके देख लेंगे कि क्या हुआ है करके." So he came in another 30 minutes or something. Then we started there, and from my place it was like almost 40 minutes. So we started there, and almost half of my travel I got the call from RFO, "Ma'am, it was not in the territorial area, it was in the FDCM area." जो जंगल मैंने आपको ये दिखाया था, इसमें we had some few areas which was under my jurisdiction, and 95% of the area was under FDCM. FDCM means Forest Development Corporation of Maharashtra, which is the another parallel wing. So I said, ठीक है, वो हो गई भी, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, हम जाके देख लेंगे करके. So we just were about to reach. That time I got a call from police. They said, "Ma'am, divisional forest officer of FDCM has reached the spot already. So we are talking with the people. So you need not to come," because at that time I was not knowing Marathi also, and I was not good at Hindi also. So they said, "Ma'am, you stay back, and since their jurisdiction, they can come, and they have already come. So they are doing the procedure." So it was half an hour. I was waiting. I could not reach either the DFO, FDCM, or any of the people, because there was no signal over there. So I told my driver, "Chalo, jaake dekhenge." So we reached almost 2-3 kilometers away from villages. Few people were coming out. So I was asking कि क्या चल रहा है वहाँ पे. So they said, "Ma'am, उनका ये दूसरा ह्यूमन किल है." So उन्होंने बोला है कि जो भी है कागज पत्र में लिख के देना है कि जब तक जो एनिमल मार रहे हैं लोगों को, उसको जब तक पकड़ते नहीं है, तब तक ये डेड बॉडी हम उठाने के लिए नहीं देते करके. So there was a conversation between department, police and people. So finally they agreed that कि 3-4 महीना के अंदर हम जो इंडिविजुअल प्रॉब्लमेटिक है उसको हम पकड़ के relocate करेंगे या नहीं तो जंगल को हम fencing करेंगे. So this was the written statement which was given to the public, and of course after that they lifted the body. It was almost, it took 2 to 3 hours. Then the DFO came. That was my first meeting with the DFO also, FDCM. So we discussed. He was also panicked. He said ki ma'am, this is the second human kill in that particular village also. Last 2016 also there were 4 human kills, but it was sporadic. So we thought it will not happen again. So fine, then we had a discussion. It was on Friday, it was holiday. So we had a discussion. We thought ki Monday we will meet CF, I mean my boss. Then we will discuss what's supposed to be done the next day. So after that, we went and we met CF sir, and we had a discussion what's supposed to be done. So first thing, since I was working in Kaziranga, we have extensively worked in the community-based conservation and anti-poaching operations. So we thought कि चलो जाके गांव में meeting तो ले. So we decided to have a meeting in the village where the human kill happened. So we decided on Monday. So I just intimated all of my staff कि चलो परसों जाएंगे, जाके लोगों को मिलेंगे, because Tuesday we had another meeting and they were also having the funeral and other rituals. So that was the meeting that we had, and Wednesday we just went to that village. And I cannot believe that was the first ever meeting which was taken in that village in that whole 1.5 year. People were of course angry because उनका ये कहना था कि फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट हमेशा आते हैं और दंड बिठाते हैं, बोलते हैं कि आप जंगल में एंक्रोचमेंट मत करो और आप लोग जंगल मत काटो, ये मत करो, वो मत करो, और उसके लिए आप लोग हमको जेल में डालते हो और आप लोग हमको दंड बिठाते हो, बट कभी आप लोगों ने हमारा दुख क्या है कभी आप लोगों ने सुना नहीं है हमसे. सो आई फेल्ट सो ऑकवर्ड कि वो होना है. So we had almost 2 to 3 hours of meeting. This is the photo which we were having meeting, which shows we were having meeting. So they were just saying that there were so many encroachments in that particular village, and apart from that, we were not having the cooking gas facilities. Ladies go inside the forest for gas. So अगर ऐसे होगा तो और ज़्यादा human kill होने का chances है करके. So we were sharing the experiences of West Bengal and we were sharing the experiences of Assam and all. So they were listening, and after that they said कि मैम कुछ भी करिए, इसको 3 महीना के या 4 महीना के अंदर कुछ तो बंदोबस्त करिए, या नहीं तो आप आपका जंगल को फेंसिंग कर लीजिए करके. So we had almost I mean the meeting was started in a very angry note, but still fine. The angry was not on the animal, of course the angry was on the department, because they said कि आज तक हमको किसी ने भी आके पूछा भी नहीं है कि आप लोग है या नहीं है करके. So that was almost settled down in the end of the meeting. So they were also okay. So we completed our meeting. Then we came back and we decided to go with the SOP. SOP is nothing but the NTCA has come up with the some procedures which was supposed to be followed before capturing any of the Schedule 1 carnivore like leopard or tiger. So we my CF has constituted a committee and we had a meeting, and we just wanted to have actually क्या issues है और क्यों human wildlife हो रहा है, because everywhere the problem is very different. Because in Pandrakoda we have 7 ranges, all the 7 ranges the issues are very different, and human animal conflict both different reason के वजह से होते हैं. So after that we had a meeting and we addressed what are the reasons which is causing actually this human animal conflict. Then based on that the committee has come up with ideas. Lantana should be removed so that the chance encounters will not happen. Wherever the animal is passing through and wherever there is a common pathway, वहाँ पे solar lights लगाना है. And apart from that, जो animal problem है, मतलब जो animal killing में involved है, उसको identify करना है. So this is what the committee decided. So we started plotting the camera traps. इसमें आपको पता चलेगा जो box में दिखाया है वो that we made the grids. So grids में हमने camera traps लगाया just to know कि कितना animals है. Because meeting में जब गांव में जब मीटिंग लिया था तभी लोग बोल रहे थे कि मैम ये यहाँ पे 4 टाइगर्स है, 5 टाइगर्स है, 3 टाइगर्स है, मैंने यहाँ देखा वहाँ. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ गॉसिप्स. सो वी वर आल्सो नॉट एबल टू लोकेट कि एक्चुअली वो क्या रहा विलेज में एंड फॉरेस्ट में. सो वी प्लॉटेड एक्चुअली मैप and we put the camera traps in the way. In every, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
yeah, so then we plotted the camera traps and we started monitoring the animal. And unfortunately, 15 days भी नहीं हुआ है, and there was another human kill. That time I was not here. I was there in Delhi training. So all of a sudden I got a call from local public representatives stating that one other guy died. He went inside the forest for grazing, and he has been killed by the animal. So they said कि अभी हमको अभी आज की आज ही उसको पकड़ना है, नहीं तो हम डेड बॉडी निकालने के नहीं देंगे करके. It happened on Saturday 16th, and it was almost I got a phone call by 1 o'clock. The human kill happened around 12:15, 12:30 around, and almost there was a issue and it went till 8 o'clock. And in that I was just having कि अभी तक हमारे पास कुछ भी प्रूफ नहीं है कौन सा एनिमल ने मारा है. टेक्निकली people were saying tiger was killing, but we were not having any proof except how many tigers are there in that particular area. So what we did was like I just called Hanjari Wildlife Warden, Dr. Ramzan Virani. Hanjari Wildlife Warden is technically, as per the Wildlife Protection Act, he is the representative of Chief Wildlife Warden in the field. So I called Hanjari Wildlife Warden because he is from very local. I told him, just you take the carton with you and you just put it on the polythene bag, airtight bag, and you just go there and you just take the blood samples from the wound, but don't contaminate it, and just put it. And if you can find some hair on the body, you just get it that samples and you just come away. So I just coordinated with the police also because there was land order issue also. So then he went and he collected the samples and he came back. And after that 17th I came back. I from Delhi I directly went there to attend meeting. There were local public representatives and ex-ministers and MLAs and SDO and SDPO. Everyone was there, and I was the only lady officer over there. And why I am insisting, I'll just tell you, because I don't see whether it is a lady officer or gentleman officer, but I want to insist here because I was the only lady officer over there. So people were so angry and they were just shouting कि डिपार्टमेंट ने कुछ भी नहीं किया है आज तक, आप लोगों को पता ही नहीं है. So I just put all the technical things. 2015 से कैमरा ट्रैपिंग हो रहा है, so here we know how many tigers are there. So I was just convincing them on the technical grounds, and they convinced also, and they gave respect because I mean, I was a lady officer, so they gave respect, and finally they said, fine, okay, आप जो करना कर लीजिए, लेकिन इसको जितना जल्दी पकड़ना है उसको पकड़ लीजिए करके. So I just came back, and after that, I discussed with my staff on the same day, 17th, which was Sunday, and my staff were saying, ma'am, हम अंदर जा नहीं पाएंगे, and because हमको लोग अटैक भी कर सकते हैं, गुस्सा भी है तो लोगों को, so हम अंदर जाने का थोड़ा डर लग रहा है. So I thought I just want to convince my staff because I cannot stop technical monitoring because I want to confirm which animal was killing all the people, and at the same time I cannot down my staff's moral saying कि आप लोग कुछ भी रहो, आप लोग जाके कैमरा ट्रैपिंग करो करके. So in that way, we just had a brainstorming session, and that day I could not get any solution how to go ahead with, because local people said कि local people were angry and they said कि आप लोग जो करना कर लो, आज के आज ही टाइगर को उठा लो. So what I thought, we just came and I had a discussion with few NGO people who were working here. So and SOP committee meeting भी मैंने लिया है. Then we just capitalized this thing that if a man go inside, venture the village, if something goes wrong, people may manhandle that particular person. If there are ladies, of course they will be scolding them, they will be screaming them, but they will not never attack the ladies. So taking that as a basis, so we planned, चलो अभी extension काम शुरू करेंगे ताकि हमको पता चलेगा गांव में क्या चल रहा है, because there were so many gossips and so many political unrest and so many issues which were not aware, which the department was not aware about. So we thought fine, हम अभी लोकल लेडी स्टाफ को लेंगे एंड उनको एक्सटेंशन टीम बना के अंदर गांव में भेजेंगे ताकि पता चलेगा कि गांव में क्या चल रहा है. So what I have done, I just called the meeting of my RFOs and I just asked कि हमारे पास कितना लेडी गार्ड्स है, and it was I was very fortunate. I could get some handful of ladies, almost 20 to 21 forest guards who were posted as a special duty forest guards, which means they were not having any additional charge or charge of any jungle या beat. So I thought कि इससे कुछ अच्छे चीज हो ही नहीं सकते हैं. So I just took them and this is how we worked out. I just took them, all 20 ladies, and I put them in 2 different teams, and the whole area has been divided into 2. In the whole area, 160 square kilometer mein almost we were having 20, 22, 26 villages. The whole 26 villages have been actually divided into 13, 14 each, and these ladies were given those villages, and उनका काम यही था है कि आप लोग गांव में जाओ, गांव में क्या चल रहा है ये पता कर लो करके. So since they were having angry on the department, so what we thought was like we will send them as a representative of public. So this is how we initiated actually. हमने सभी लेडीज को बुलाया because forest department never done any extension work. Social worker कभी इन लोगों ने देखा ही नहीं. जो हमको पता है सभी जंगल है, जंगल का जानवर है, उसका पगमा क्या है यही पता है. लोगों के साथ कैसे इंटरेक्ट करना, लोगों से कैसे कन्विंस करना, it is we were never exposed to, they were never exposed to. So what we have done, we just took a SOP में जो members थे NGOs का उनको हमने लिया है, उनके साथ सभी लेडीज को हमने एक दिन वर्कशॉप रखे हैं. वर्कशॉप रखे क्या बात करना है, because situation was not good, because we were at the negative end, receiving end. So क्या लोगों के साथ बात करना है, क्या लोगों के साथ बात नहीं करना है, इसके बारे में हमने थोड़ा डिस्कशन रखे थे. एंड डिस्कशन के बाद it is like a eye opening session. After that they were sent to the villages, and इस टाइम में ये मैं डिसीजन लिया है कि ये मैं पर्सनली मॉनिटर करूंगी, because since they were ladies and I was also a lady officer, so we thought कि जो बाकी लोगों से बात नहीं कर पाएंगे ये लेडीज हमसे बात कर सकते हैं मुझसे. एंड सेकेंड थिंग, जो भी मैं उनको बोलना है वो भी मैं बोल सकती हूँ करके. So I took the complete responsibility, personal responsibility of this team, and I started reviewing their activity day to day basis. And this was beginning how this file was not found. File was not found. Just a moment. Is the video audible? Is the video visible?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, please. Just this is how they were. They have started their journey.
Hemangi, can you just off the mic?
महाराज धंदे हो तशी झाली आम्ही त्यांनी पुढे समोर आम्ही मग राहिलो आणि त्यांनी सुद्धा पाहिलेलंच बाकी
कोणाला काही धर म्हणायचं नसते भाऊ चांगल्याने बोललं तर सुद्धा निघते
Ma'am, can you unmute yourself again? We had muted you because there was a lot of background noise.
Now,
yes.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is how the journey was, because जब लोग ladies गए थे, they were saying so many rumors also. They were saying कि वाघिन है, पिल्लू है, वाघ पीछे पीछे पड़ रहा है. I mean, I will just share my experience in later so that you will come to know ये सभी gossips है और सभी rumors है. So what we thought कि इसको कैसे आगे लेके जाना, because यही गांव में तो हम काम करना है, but कैसे लेके जाना है, ऐसे तो गुस्सा में तो वापस आ नहीं सकते हैं, और हमारा जो मन है टेक्निकल चीज है उन तक पहुंचाना ही है. That was the only aim that time we were having. So what we decided कि चलो बाबा अभी हम गांव में जाके पब्लिक को एड्रेस, पब्लिक मतलब गैदरिंग को एड्रेस करने से अच्छा है कि चलो एक एक गांव घर जाएंगे, घर से एड्रेस शुरू करेंगे करके. उसमें एक्चुअली इसमें क्या होता है कि जब पब्लिक मीटिंग गैदरिंग होता है तभी, सिंस इट्स अ ट्राइबल एरिया, तभी कोई लेडीज आके पब्लिक मीटिंग्स में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करते यूजुअली. सो व्हाट वी थॉट वाज कि लेट अस स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द होम. सो हमने ये ग्रुप को और छोटा किया. हमने ये बोला प्रत्येक जो 2 लेडीज ग्रुप थे 10-10 लोगों का था, हमने यही बोला यू विल गो टू पर्टिकुलर विलेज, आप गाड़ी बाहर रखवा के आप लोग और सब ग्रुप्स बनाएंगे, 2-3 करके आप हर गांव घर जाएंगे, घर में फक्त जाके आप लोग बैठ के गप्पे मारेंगे और बात करेंगे, so that you will have the interaction होने के बाद जो हम टेक्निकल चीज उनको बोलना है हम बोलेंगे करके. This is how we started. And this is the typical photo that you can see. My lady guard didn't even spare the people when they were working. Literally they were washing their cloth. वहां पे भी जाके इन लोगों ने बैठे गप्पे मारे. How they started was like, हम लोकल एमएलए का पब्लिक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है और हम एक्स मिनिस्टर का हम पब्लिक ऑफिस से रिप्रेजेंटेटिव म्हणून आले आणि कलेक्टर ऑफिस कडून आम्ही आले. ऐसे they have started that ki we are here to at least hear what is the issues. So this is how they started. And of course, yes, they started one by one. They started addressing ladies home at their home, and after that एक 15 दिन चला, 20 दिन चला, then all the ladies become very common to, I mean used to this forest guards. वो एक रैपो अच्छा बन गया था. जाने से अरे आ जाओ, कदी आला तुम्ही, काय काम है आता, ऐसे अच्छा रैपो बनने के बाद we started addressing the ladies in gathering. घर पे मिलने से अच्छा है कि उनको हमने बोला कि आ जाओ यहाँ पे 2-3 घर का लेडीज मिलके बैठ के बात करेंगे. सो फ्रॉम होम से लेके हम थोड़ा एडवांस हुआ है कि ठीक है 2-3 गांव घर का, 3-4 घर का या वो स्ट्रीट का जितने भी लेडीज है उनको एक साथ रख के बात करें. सो दिस इज हाउ वी प्रोसीडेड. एंड ऑफ कोर्स ये हो गया. एंड नाउ एवरी लेडी वाज अवेयर अबाउट दिस लेडीज. और उनका अच्छा रैपो बनने के बाद फिर से वही गांव में जाके वही लेडीज से क्या बात करना. सो वी डिसाइडेड टू गो अहेड विद द मेन. बट अगेन द क्वेश्चन कम्स कि अगर मेन को हम अगेन गैदरिंग में एड्रेस करें, अगेन द सेम इशू, बिकॉज usually this is a male dominated society, so people usually don't listen to the ladies, that too from the tribal population. So हमने ये डिसाइड किया है कि चलो अभी मेन को वर्क प्लेस में हम इंडिविजुअली एड्रेस करें. So they started addressing the men at their workplace. So क्या चल रहा है, आपका कितना कमाई है और क्या चाहिए आपको, this kind of interactions they started. So men also at individual level, they were also becoming a good friends of this team. So then we decided, by we will go ahead and we will address in a group. So rather than going for a big gathering, we just started thinking कि हमने थोड़ा सा, मतलब 4-5 men जहाँ पे जैसे ग्राम पंचायत में बैठते हैं, जैसे चाय दुकान में बैठते हैं, so वैसे वही जहाँ पे हम address करेंगे करके. So that is how we forwarded and advanced towards the men. So then of course आप भी लोगों को, men को address कर लिया, female को address कर लिया, हमको भी पता चल गया by then issue क्या है village में. Issues were that कि people were in the evening they used to booze and there were so many rumors की हमने 4 वाघीण बघितल्या आणि माझं मागे आलं वाघ आणि मी ऍक्च्युअली जंगलामध्ये गेलो होतो आणि त्यावेळी वाघ मला चेस केलं, ऐसे काइंड ऑफ rumors started. So then we thought कि now बाबा हो गया social extension work and interaction work, अभी आगे हम बढ़ना है, इसको हम आगे कैसे बढ़ सकते हैं. Then we decided कि अभी उसमें illiterate percentage, literacy percentage was very high, I mean low. So we thought हमने pictorial representations में do's and don'ts कैसे दे सकते हैं करके. So पहले हमने जाके नहीं छिपा, I mean distribute किया. सबसे पहले चाय दुकान है जहाँ ये लोग जाके बैठते थे, ग्राम पंचायत लेवल है जहाँ ये लोग जाके गप्पे मारते थे, और वहां पे मंदिर है, वहां पे हमने ये लेडीज थ्रू ही हमने दिलवाया है कि ये आप उनको ही दे के पोस्ट करना दे दो. One picture in your right which you are seeing is the guy from the tea shop himself is pasting that poster in his dukan. So this is how we started awareness campaign in that particular place. And after 15-20 days they came to know, of course, we are from the department. No, that time they were not knowing. So we, through my RFO, we started distributing the pamphlets and the posters, what can be done and what should not be done, what should be done and what should not be done. And people were okay with the department. By then, these ladies were working as a non-forest ladies. People were not aware about these ladies that they are from the department. At the same time, these ladies were working between the department and people. जो हमको कहना है, मैं ladies through गाँव को बोलते थे, और लोगों को क्या कहना था, वो ladies through हमको बोलते थे. And of course, it was 1-2 months work. We thought, we came to know so many issues. For them, there was no school, toilet facilities, there were no grazing facilities, there were no hospital facilities, there were so many issues which were supposed to address. So what we thought fine, हम एक PRA exercise करेंगे. PRA exercise, you people may be knowing, it is a participatory rural appraisal, which means you are involving the local people to say कि आपको क्या चाहिए government से, not from the department, forest department only, आपको पूरा department से आपको क्या चाहिए. You won't believe, almost 20 villages का लोगों को इन्वॉल्व करके उनका क्या इश्यूज है क्या इश्यूज नहीं है करके हमारा डिपार्टमेंट ने एक्सक्लूसिवली टीम लेड बाय then RFO Vikrant Kade and the ladies and local guards, they made the exercise and they came up with the list कि गांव में ये है और गांव में ये नहीं है करके. And that was very useful for us because हमने वहां पे बेस्ड ऑन दिस श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी को हमने इम्प्लीमेंट कर पाया बिकॉज श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी स्कीम इज एक्सक्लूसिवली इम्प्लीमेंटेड इन protected areas and the boundary of the protected areas. But Pandrakoda division was the first ever division in the whole Maharashtra which got the scheme sanctioned, which was not nearby any PA. This area was not nearby PA. So based on that, this micro plan preparation, we just got that scheme, and from that we started making implementing welfare schemes. And why ladies were sent and what were the advantages. Actually क्या हुआ है कि the moment we started gaining confidence, जो गॉसिप्स थे पहले लोगों को बीच में, मेरे पीछे वागिन आई थी, उसका पिल्लू को मैंने पत्थर मारा, ये सभी गॉसिप्स बंद होना शुरू हुआ. बिकॉज दिस whenever I used to get any of this gossip kind, we directly used to call that particular person through this ladies. मैं ये कॉल करती हूँ कि प्रमिला ये देख लो, ये यहाँ से नंबर आया है, उसका लेडीज को कॉल करो. बिकॉज इवनिंग men used to boast, I mean men used to drink alcohol and they used to tell whatever they want to say. So we used to check the facts from the ladies of that particular family. So from that उनको भी थोड़ा लगा है कि अरे हम कुछ भी बोले डिपार्टमेंट ऑब्वियसली क्रॉस चेक करता ही है करके. सो बेस्ड विद दैट वी कुड एक्चुअली नलिफाई द गॉसिपिंग टू द एक्सटेंट ऑफ 90%, 90 to 95%. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट एक बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज था कि जो पहले ये लोग बोलते थे कि यहाँ पे टाइगर देखा, वहां पे भी टाइगर देखा, यहाँ पे स्लॉथ बियर देखा, यहाँ पे लेपर्ड देखा, दैट डिड नॉट हैपन बिकॉज people started sharing the live information. हा ताई आज मी गेलो होतं शेतामध्ये आणि आज मी पगमार पाहिले. So this kind of live information, not only about the tigers, also about the sloth bear, also about the leopards, also about other animals. So that was actually helping us technically also to plot the movement of animal, कौन सा animal कहाँ पे है करके. And of course अभी एक्सटेंशन का वर्क हो गया, अभी ये इनपुट्स को आगे कैसे बढ़ाना है, ये लेडीज टीम को आगे कैसे बढ़ाना है. बिकॉज just going and sitting with them and gossiping will never help for the capture or tracking or monitoring. So we thought let us reform this extension team to the monitoring team. So हमने क्या किया, यही टीम्स जाते थे और लोगों को मेगाफोन से अनाउंस करते थे कि कहीं कोई किसी ने ये देखा है क्या, पगमार्क देखे है क्या. So based on that people used to say कि हाँ हमने यहाँ पगमार्क देखे हैं, कहाँ देखे हैं. So based on that इन लोगों के पास हमने 4-5 कैमरा ट्रैप्स मोबाइल में रखे हैं, हाथ में रखे, एंड इनके पास हमने प्लास्टर ऑफ पारिस भी दिया है ताकि अगर कहीं पगमार्क मिले उसका ये लोग ये बना के लेके आ सकते हैं करके. So wherever they used to go and they used to get the GPS locations and they used to put the camera traps. Based on that also we started collecting informations. This was actually adding upon our technical based monitoring and tracking. And this you can listen how this extension team upgraded to the monitoring with the help of local people.
अंदाजे पगमार्क दिसून तुम्हाला ते पाऊल कधी बापरे म्हणजे खूप दिवस झाले. तरी अंदाजे 1 महिना 2 महिना 2 महिने. आता नाही ना इतक्यात गाड्याला गेला तेव्हा कसं ते पैसे पावूनच मी गाड्या बिड्या काय असले नाही. काय ते सांगतो खरी गोष्ट. हा म्हणजे हे असं पंजे दिसलं ना, एवढा मोठा पंजे आहे रे बा, बाग तेवढा आहे याच्यावरच मी त्याच्यानं आपण काही आणलं नाही, जात नाही काढायचं नाही, जात बाहेर करायचं टाळायचं, जंगलात जागा नाही.
Yeah. So this is how the whole team has been upgraded to the monitoring team. और इसमें हमको छोटा छोटा वीडियोस में आई यूज टू लिसन पर्सनली. इसमें मुझे एक मैसेज मिला है कि लाइवली मतलब फायरवुड के लिए लोग जंगल के अंदर जाते हैं करके. सो तुरंत हमने प्रपोजल डाले है कि हमको 2000 LPG गैस कनेक्शंस चाहिए, इनको हम दे सकते हैं श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी के अंदर। सो हमने तुरंत डाला एंड गवर्नमेंट वाज सो प्लीज्ड टू गिव अस आल्सो। सो हमको वो भी मिला है 2000 gas connections for the whole Pandrakoda division. So based on that we started distributing the gas connections also. So उसमें मुझे साइमल्टेनियसली टेक्निकल काम भी चल रहा था एंड साइमल्टेनियसली उनको जो शॉर्टकमिंग्स है जिसके वजह से वो जंगल में जाना पड़ रहा, उसको भी मुझे एड्रेस करने का मौका मिला है। एंड दीज आर ऑल द pugmarks which was noticed and reported by the ladies team, and this is how they put the POP and the tracing sheets, and this is how they do the measurements. And of course now monitoring ho gaya. Now we got an order for capture after almost 10th human kill, and by then almost T1 was involved in one human kill. Rest of the human kills were not scientifically proven. So sorry, 2 human kills, and rest of the human kills were not scientifically proven, or neither scientifically attributed to any of the tigers. So then we got an order for capture. So the same monitoring team has upgraded to tracking. Tracking means सुबह 5 बजे जाते हैं, जो कंपार्टमेंट्स में कैमरा ट्रैप्स लगाया है, कैमरा ट्रैप्स के अलावा हमने प्राइवेट एरियाज में PIPs भी लगाया। PIP is nothing but the pugmark impression pads, which is like you will be putting sand या fine like mitty kind of thing to get the pugmark impressions. So with that, this ladies used to stay at the Savarkeda. There was one village there. We just got the school in the rent. So they were also so kind enough to provide us the accommodation. So these ladies used to stay there, and these ladies used to start their morning schedule from 5:30 in the morning. This was happening since December 2017. Almost for 7 months, these ladies, apart from the ladies, local forest guard and the local laborers, they used to start their work by 5:30 in the morning. They used to go and check the camera traps in the morning. And जहाँ camera traps का image आते हैं, there will be 3 teams differently. One team will be working on the tracking of the animal. Okay, आज यही गांव नहीं, ये जंगल पे हमारा कैमरा ट्रैप्स मिले हैं, पगमार्क्स मिले हैं या फोटोज मिले हैं, हम इसको ट्रैक करेंगे एनिमल कहाँ पे करके, वन टीम। एंड सेकेंड टीम एक्सक्लूसिवली विल वर्क कि जो गुराकी अंदर जाते थे फॉर द होल पीरियड, गुराकी मतलब शेफर्ड्स डिड नॉट स्टॉप वेंचरिंग द फॉरेस्ट इनसाइड। सो जो गुराकी के साथ लोग जाते, गुराकी मतलब गाय के साथ जो गुराकी जाते थे, उनके साथ 2-3 लेबर्स जाते थे ताकि वो और ज्यादा अंदर नहीं जाना है करके। एंड तीसरा टीम है कि जैसे हमको इंफॉर्मेशन मिलता है, तुरंत वो पर्टिकुलर गांव में लोगों को अलर्ट करते हैं कि आज आपका गांव लग के जो जंगल है वहां पे अंदर मत जाइए करके। सो 3 different teams were working separately on the same operation. One was capture, one was awareness, and one was going as a guarding team. And this was happening almost for more than 8 months. And this was the tracking, of course. And this, of course, I have to share this because every time when I get the word man-eaters, somewhere it is actually hurting me, because there were 2 instances where we were just in front of T1. This was one instance, it was in the month of April. You could see the lantana, and that side there were ladies and there were people. So it was actually a hillock area, slight slope was there, and there was a direct sighting of T1 with the cubs by one of our labor who saw the T1 crossing the road. So he just called all the people. We were just 5 kilometers away from that spot. And so we just went there, and we ensured that she was there, and we just put 2 teams. One team will be coming from the downhill to the uphill, and one team will be the doctor with the darting gun with the dotting line, he will be moving from the uphill to the downhill. So we just send the team to the downhill, that is like a valley, through one talab, matlab dam. And until then, this team who was waiting on the uphill was waiting. So the moment the team reached the downhill, the downhill area, so these people started moving from uphill towards downhill. So they just went for 200, 300 meters. I was with them because veterinarian was there. So as per the SOP, not below the rank of ACF should be there. So fortunately, I was there. So all of a sudden, my veterinarian just stood and he said कि मैम रुकिए रुकिए मत जाइए. I said क्या हुआ? मैम देखिए वो T1 ने उसका बच्चे को छुपा के आया है, वो लंटाना में बैठा है. Which lantana you are seeing actually? And we thought कि ठीक है. Then now we have to communicate to the people who were coming from the downhill to uphill. So we thought how to communicate. We just saw there was absolutely no signal and उनका wireless हाथ में नहीं था because it was very urgent था. उन लोगों ने गाड़ी में ही wireless रख के उन लोगों ने सीधा निकल गया. And मैंने पूछा वो टीम में कितने लोग हैं? My doctor was saying कि मैम there were 6 people and 2 were men and 4 were ladies. And I said कि ठीक है, उनको मतलब अभी तो चिल्ला नहीं पाएंगे because animal was there. So what we thought, ठीक है, जब हमारे सामने हमारा visibility में लोग आएंगे उनको हम we will wave some signal so that they will stay there itself. Unfortunately क्या हुआ, उन लोगों इतना लैंटाना था उनको हम मतलब they could not see us and we were looking, we were seeing them, we could see them but they could not see us. So we were just waving the signal and dupatta, they could not see. And the most dangerous was just they kneeled to crawl to cross this lantana so that they come to uphill. And T1 was sitting there and they just went on knees and just they started crawling. That is what we remember. After that, after kya hua hai, I could hear some growling and some growling. Bas itna hi tha, zyada bhi nahi tha. And everything was silent and we thought something has happened because they were crawling and T1 was also there in the bush. And I was not remembering what happened in that 10 minutes. And my doctor said, ma'am, वो निकल गया, उनको ऊपर लेके आएंगे करके. So we just went and we brought them to the road and those 4 ladies were crying like anything. They said, ma'am, हमने crawl किया and मेरे सामने T1 था mock attack में, but उसने कुछ नहीं किया, ma'am. We were just 10 feet away from her and she just did mock attacking, ma'am, and उसने गया. वो ladies रोई थी because they have never ever seen tiger in the photo also. मतलब पांडरकौड़ा में ये टाइगर है करके कभी फोटो में भी नहीं देखा. उनके सामने टाइगर के सामने वो लोग they were on, they were just crawling and the tiger was there and they could see the whole face and mouth and like she was just growling. That was the moment and they just got upset कि उनको हुआ क्या है, they could not see and they started crying and we just consoled them and it took almost 4-5 hours for me. And after dinner all of my staff told, ma'am, ladies को भेजेंगे क्योंकि कुछ होगा तो वो भाग भी नहीं पाएंगे and like, ma'am, ये बहुत risky है, हम नहीं लेंगे मैम करके. After dinner, I just called my ladies and we just had a very good talk. I was sharing my Kaziranga experiences and I said कि जो काम के लिए आया है अगर हम काम नहीं करेंगे आज, कल यही बोलेंगे ladies कोई काम का नहीं है करके. And you won't believe, by 11:45 in the night, they said, ma'am, कल morning हम आएंगे and हम यहाँ से कहीं नहीं जाएंगे, tracking attempt खत्म होने तक हम यहाँ पे ही रहेंगे and ये operation में हम participate करेंगे करके. That was actually a great moment for me even कि अगर वो man-eaters होती थी actually, वो उसी दिन ही चारों लोगों को मार सकती थी because they were just 10 feet away from them, that too on the knees. And this was after that incident and of course they were continuing, ladies were continuing their profession as a part of operation and as a part of operation. and they were, whenever there was a capture operation inside, and they were just evacuating the people, because people never stopped venturing inside the forest, so they were evacuating the people from forest. And this is one of the visit that we made. As I told, we made a micro plans, and we came to know there were no hospital facilities, and there were many cancer patients and many kidney patients. So FDCM, the team led by Dr. Rambabu, current PCCF, was so nice to organize the camp. Camp doesn't mean camp, मतलब उनको कैंपिंग कैंप अरेंज किया, मेडिकल कैंप. वहां पे जितने भी पेशेंट्स जो भी कंप्लेंट से आया, उनको हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट करवाया, उनको सर्जरीज करवाया, उनको एवरीथिंग वाज फ्री, एवरीथिंग वाज बोर्न बाय द FDCM. Not even a single penny was paid by the patients, and that was actually a good that was a best turning point, because people said कि आज तक किसी ने भी आके हमको पूछा भी नहीं है कि हम लोगों का मेडिकल कैंप चाहिए नहीं है. मेडिकल कैंप से आगे एक स्टेप जाके आप लोगों ने हमारा जितने भी बीमारी है वो हम आप लोगों ने ठीक करवाया. And on top of it, we visited them. I personally visited them. They were so happy that, ma'am, we really feel that you are from our family. So this all were the situations where we could gain the confidence, and people also started feeling ki, yeah, someone is there for carrying them. And this incident, I actually don't want to speak about the whole T1 operation, which was actually highlighted in the media from the date of shooting order or capture order till the shooting. But still, I just want to share this incident, because how this extension work helped us when everyone ran away from their responsibility. You could see this map. This all gray color map is like a villages, and जो भी आपका ब्लैक कलर दिख रहा है ना, वो एक्चुअली फॉरेस्ट का एरिया है. कहीं से भी आप जाना है फॉरेस्ट को, आप जंगल थ्रू ही जाना है. देयर इज नो अदर वे कि आप जंगल के अंदर घुसेंगे, जंगल से बाहर आएंगे. यू कैन बाईपास विलेजेस. देयर इज नो वे आउट. देयर वाज नो वे आउट. सो हमने ऑपरेशन शुरू रखे हैं, and that was mid of the village. On 3rd October, there was an unfortunate incident. Elephant from Tadoba, which was brought for capture of animal, killed a lady. It ran away from the base camp and it killed a lady. And हमको पता चला 6 बजे. After that, almost all the officers ran away. All the officers ran away. All people ran away. My RFO and ACF went to address the public in the postmortem in the hospital, and my CCF went to address the public representative meeting. So I was arranging the camp for elephants. So हमको अभी वहां से हाथी बाहर निकालना, because within an hour somehow MP PCCF तक इंफॉर्मेशन पहुंच गए कि आपका जो हाथी है MP का 4 हाथी है, उसको लोग जलाने वाले हैं करके. So everyone else got panic, but that was actually not the reason, actual thing. So I just called my Limesa was here and Mishra sir was here. So Limesa was, as usual, he was cool and he was handling good, and my ex PCCF sir got panic and he said कि अबरना वो हाथी को कुछ नहीं होना है. I just called my lady guards who were there as a base camp in charge, who was actually in charge of making the records. I could still remember those words. There was 2 forest guards. एक को आपने वीडियो में देखे थे जब वो मेन के साथ विलेज मेन के साथ बात कर रही थी. That lady told me, मैम आप चिंता मत कीजिए, यहाँ से 4 हाथी को बाहर निकालना हमारा जवाबदारी है. एंड हमने लोकल गांव वालों को बुलाया हमारा मदद के लिए. Absolutely situation is normal here. कोई पैनिक का नहीं है. एंड यू वोंट बिलीव कि वही लेडीज 3 लेडीज थे, 2 फॉरेस्ट गार्ड एंड 1 फॉरेस्टर. वो 3 लेडीज ने लोकल लोगों का, गांव वालों को लेके, जिस गांव वालों का लोगों को एनिमल ने मारा, उन गांव वालों को मदद लेके इन लोगों ने 4 हाथी को आराम से केयरफुली वहां से बाहर निकाल के MP भेजा था. That was actually a confidence, and that time even Lemay sir told कि अबरना ऐसे इतने 13 ह्यूमन किल होने के बावजूद भी गांव में जाके in the very mid of the village we are sitting and we are working, means जो एक्सटेंशन वर्क लेडीज ने किया है उसके अलावा कोई कारण नहीं हो सकता है. बिकॉज in this whole 3 months after shoot order there were so many rumors and there were so many instigation kind of thing by so many peoples, but somehow it did not work. Actually it did not work, unlike other areas जहां लपड़ का शूटिंग ऑर्डर निकाला था, वहां पे लोगों ने डिपार्टमेंट को जलाया लाइक ब्रह्मपुरी. यहाँ वो नहीं हुआ था बिकॉज ऑफ द ग्राउंड वर्क विच हैज बीन डन बाय दिस लेडीज. एंड ऑफ कोर्स वहां तक उनका काम नहीं रहा. उसके बाद भी जब शूट ऑर्डर निकले हैं तभी भी कंटिन्यूअसली जाके गांव वाले को मीटिंग लेना, क्या चल रहा है, मतलब शूट ऑर्डर निकालने के बाद, कैप्चर ऑर्डर निकालने के बाद जंगल के अंदर क्या चल रहा है और आप लोगों का क्या केयर रखना है, ये सभी उन लोगों ने रोज मीटिंग्स लिए है. एंड apart from that they started using megaphones also to give awareness to say कि एनिमल यहाँ जहाँ पे है या यहाँ पे हमारा ऑपरेशन जा रहा है, सो आप लोग वहाँ पे डिस्टर्ब मत कीजिएगा. दिस काइंड ऑफ अवेयरनेस दे यूज्ड टू कंटिन्यू विद. एंड ऑफ कोर्स नॉट बट नॉट लीस्ट, जब ऑपरेशन चल रहा तभी भी लोग अंदर जाना बंद नहीं हुआ. सो लिटरली दिस लेडी गार्ड्स guarded every shepherd, every गुराकी of that village. and उनका ऐसे था कि 9 बजे सभी गुराकी गाय के साथ आते, गाय का भी काउंट लेते हैं और गुराकी का भी काउंट लेते हैं, इनके साथ लोकल लेबर देते हैं और वो लोग अंदर जाते. अंदर मीन्स वी डिड नॉट अलो देम अंदर टू मच इनसाइड कोर में, आई मीन बफर एरिया में, फ्रिंज एरियाज में. सो फ्रिंज में जाते थे, 3:30 बजे इनको वापस लेके आते, इनसे साइन लेते हैं एंड वी जस्ट इंश्योर है कि कुछ कैटल किल हुआ है क्या, बेस्ड ऑन दैट आल्सो हम कुछ कैप्चर ऑपरेशन प्लान कर सकते करके. सो दिस वाज द डेली बिजनेस ऑफ दिस लेडीज एंड इवन फॉर दैट मैटर लोकल गार्ड्स एंड लोकल लेबर्स, बिकॉज क्राइसिस कैन एग्जिस्ट फॉर अ मंथ एंड यू कैन से आप ये रूटीन कर लो करके, जो आज तक इंडिया में कोई प्रोटेक्टेड एरिया में नहीं हुआ, वो हमने रूटीन करके हमने हमारा स्टाफ से करवाया. एंड दे आल्सो डिड वेरी हैप्पीली. एंड दिस वाज द एवाक्यूएशन ऑफ शेपर्ड्स ड्यूरिंग द कैप्चर ऑपरेशन. एंड ऑफ कोर्स वी स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम नोवेयर because we started from the scratch, I could say. And we ended where we could come up with the changes in SOP also. In that way T1 operation is eye opening for so many states. And the second thing, ये जो lady है, लड़की है, I could remember her. There was one incident, it was on just after monsoon, during monsoon 2018. All of a sudden I got a call from this lady, girl. She said, मैम मुझे एक लेबर दे दीजिएगा. मैंने बोला क्यों, किसके लिए आपको लेबर चाहिए? उसने बोला मैम मेरे जो बीट है यहाँ पे, वहां पे आज मैं कैमरा ट्रैप चेक करने के लिए गई थी. T1 was just sitting behind the camera trap. और मुझे जब तक मैं बेंड होके कैमरा ट्रैप का माइक्रोचिप नहीं निकाला तब तक मुझे पता ही नहीं चला था कि T1 was sitting there. And I just saw T1. She also stood and she saw me and she stood for a few seconds and she just left. Ma'am, I also stood patiently without any movement and after that I came back. मैम इसलिए मुझे अकेले जाने का डर लग रहा है, मेरे साथ एक लेबर दे दीजिए करके. Actually I felt so great that a lady who has never worked in the field has got courage to see the animal alone and to say कि मैं आगे भी बढ़ूंगी और ये मेरे लिए फक्त इतना ही कर लीजिए करके. So I feel so great. I feel so happy for it. And after that she did very extensive work in the T1 C1 capture also. So based on that we wrote to NTCA for reward, and she is the first ever lady guard in India who received award in the non-PA area, because usually NTCA awards goes to the PA areas, I mean protected areas, tiger reserve, wildlife sanctuaries. She is the first ever guard who received this award for the first time, where she worked in the non-PA area. So, and after all this, I mean understanding and learning, my conclusion is that the whole team worked inside the forest because of this lady guards who did the extension work outside the village. And this was the great learning for everyone in the forest department, that conservation could happen only on the community basis. अगर लोग नहीं होते हैं, हमको support नहीं करते हैं, 100% conservation हो ही नहीं सकते हैं. So this was the learning from this whole episode. And as I told you, there are few learnings from the for the department also, for the forest guards also, and for the community also. For the department, we learn to address the human-animal conflict before it become very big issue. So now we started with the cattle kill. कहीं पे भी cattle kill reporting होता है, so we put our all energy, we deploy the camera traps, we identified the individual, and after that, agar if she or he is not moving, so we started repeating the same exercise. That ladies will go take awareness meeting. From morning 5:30 onwards, the camera trap team will go and they will check and they will alert the people, because the cattle kill अगर होता तो 4-5 दिन के लिए एनिमल वहां रहता ही है. सो 4-5 दिन के लिए वो कैमरा ट्रैप्स लगाते हैं, लोगों को अवेयर करते हैं, और ये लोग जाके एक्सटेंशन मीटिंग्स लेते हैं. So with that, I could very proudly say, last year there was a sub-adult which was just separated from her mother. She stayed in the agriculture field for 6 months, from September till March. There were cattle kills, and she was just killing even wild prey in the agriculture field. There was absolutely no forest because her mother was occupying the forest. So she was occupying the adjoining area to the mother, which was the agriculture field, because cotton crop होने के वजह से she thought it is also an my forest. So she used to stay in the nala, and she used to kill in the agriculture field. And I could proudly say 6 months हमने यही monitoring रखा. There was absolutely no man-animal conflict except the cattle kills. और timely compensation मिलने के वजह से absolutely there was no issues. And we have successfully come out with that issue. And इस साल भी हमने already वही area पे काम करना हमने शुरू कर लिया. So this is what the learning for the department from this scene. And learning for the forest guards, और they हमको एक्चुअली फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट को एक्सटेंशन के काम के बारे में कुछ पता ही नहीं है, बिकॉज वी नो इज पगमार्क, मालकी, ट्री फेलिंग, जार लगाना, वो करना, ये करना. सो वी कुड प्राउडली से कि जो एक अलग डिपार्टमेंट लगा के सोशल एक्सटेंशन वर्क होता था, आज हम खुद हमारा लेडीज से कर पा रहे हैं, हमारा टीम से हम कर पा रहे हैं. वही लेडीज जो 20 लेडीज थे, 20 लेडीज थे, आज 20 लेडीज में 17 लेडीज were put in the beat in which the tiger populations are there. And in this whole 2 years, they have successfully removed the encroachment by having the dialogues, and they have successfully mitigated the human-animal conflict, and they are extremely doing well in the field. And उनका एरिया पे illicit felling भी कम हो गया because of good rapport with the people. अभी कोई भी कहीं भी जंगल के अंदर जाके कोई जंगल काटते हैं, तुरंत इन लोगों को कॉल आता है कि मैडम वहां पे है. So with that thing, even these ladies have become forest guards have become a big asset for the department. And learning for the community, last but not the least, they also came to know कि actually issues किसके वजह से हुआ. Issues हुआ है कि मेंढीपाल आते थे, वो लोग फ्रिंज में जो चराई है वो काट के निकल जाते थे. उसके बाद बारिश के बाद ये लोग जंगल के अंदर जाते थे, so human kill होते थे. So now you won't believe, all these are Pesa villages. इन लोगों ने 4 गांव में चराई बंदी का नोटिस दिया and now they are not entertaining any grazing from the outside people which was done earlier. So now उनका गांव का जो गाय है वो ई क्लास में जो एरिया अवेलेबल है वहां पे ग्रेसिंग के लिए वो लोग अवेलेबल कर रहे हैं. विथ दिस कोऑपरेशन इवन जो बाहर से लोग आ रहे हैं वो लोग अभी कम हो गया और वो लोग अभी हमसे जो पहला झगड़ा था अननेसेसरी इश्यूज था वो अभी नहीं है बिकॉज लोकल लोग ही उनको एंटरटेन कर रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे हैं. सो लोकल कम्युनिटी इज अवेयर कि अगर इनको हम चराई के लिए देंगे फ्रिंज में और हम अंदर जाएंगे आज भी वहां पे टाइगर्स है हमको कभी टाइगर्स है लेपर्ड्स है हमारा लाइफ खतरा में आ सकते हैं करके. So in that way community also started learning what to be done or what not to be done and they are executing also. In that way we are so happy. And of course personal learning is that ki we cannot conserve any species without community. And of course whatever happens if you are going by rule and if you are doing the right thing whatever happens nothing no one can blame you or no one can harass you because we all have faced 2 inquiry committees and all the 2 inquiry committees the things have been written very clearly what has been done and what has not been done and what should be done and what not to be done. And of course matter is also sub judice, so I just don't want to comment on that part. Apart from that the whole T1 case is like a learning for the whole department, not only at the state level, even for at the national level. This is all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aparna ma'am. It was great to hear, the whole background work, that went into this whole issue. We just have a couple of questions, and audience, if you have any questions, you can please type them in the chat box.
I'm not able to see.
So I guess my question, ma'am, is not related to this, but more related to your, personal choice. I just wanted to know what made you select this field to begin with, because there are very few women who are, who we find in this field. So I just wanted to know, how you got interested in.
Yeah. Actually, I have done.
Can you just put on your video?
Yes. Just a second.
Okay. Yeah, we can see you.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Actually, I am from Tamil Nadu and actually I am from Satyamangalam. So since the beginning, I used to hear a lot about Veerappan and a lot about other forest related issues. And I still remember I was in 6th or something. My father is having some agriculture field. So all of a sudden, one day I visited the field. That time I could see few peacocks which were poisoned, because we were having a lot of peacock population which was which was riding the crop. So some farmers did poisoning. So that time I was not knowing anything technical, but since the peacock was so beautiful a creature, I could not see the dead peacocks, which I couldn't. I thought I should do something for this wildlife. And after few months, I guess there was a forest officer who was killed by Veerappan, and that killing was very, very horrible because his head was chopped and his head was actually placed on some trishul, and they could actually get that carcass after almost 10-15 days. So this 2 incident was a very big motivational thing that I thought I should join the service for the sake of wildlife, and I should join the service just to do something good for the wildlife. This was the actual story.
Points. Yeah, okay, that's great.
Ma'am, what is the scene now in Pandharkauda?
Pandharkauda or in Ralegaon?
In Ralegaon, sorry.
Yeah. Ralegaon, absolutely, we stopped monitoring also by last June, and till May we were having the monitoring, and we were having our teams who were guarding the people and all. And now we are, I mean, situation is absolutely normal. There are tigers, there are leopards, more leopards, and now people also knew about what is to be done and what is not to be done. A small example I'll tell you. On last Monday, a current MLA, Ashok Uike sir, came to CF office to just have a meeting regarding the grazing issue. So they came, and they were, sir was having the Mendi people with them. So they were saying कि मैम लोकल लोग हमको अंदर आने नहीं दे रहे हैं क्योंकि एनिमल्स है जंगल के अंदर, अगर हम फ्रिंज में हम ग्रेजिंग करेंगे तो वो लोग जंगल के अंदर जाना पड़ रहा है, सो वो लोग हमको आने नहीं दे रहे हैं, सो हम अभी क्या करना है, आप ही सॉल्यूशन बताइए करके. सो अगेन इट्स देयर ट्रेडिशन. मेंढीपाल आज नहीं है, 40-50 साल years से they have been doing this thing. So we just discussed for almost 2 hours. Even MLA was there, and we discussed, and we came up with the win-win solution that every village is having a few acres of E-class land, matlab revenue land, which is exclusively allotted for the grazing. So we talked with the local sarpanch also, and they also agreed कि 2-3 दिन के लिए हम ये E-class land चराई के लिए देंगे, लेकिन जंगल में चराई नहीं देंगे, करने नहीं देंगे करके. So in that way they do agreed, and Mendi people also agreed, and now the Mendi people are grazing in the area which is nearby villages, and villagers are taking their cattle in the fringe area of the forest. So in that way I could say कि people is also aware about it. So now people are with us actually. So in that way the situation is absolutely normal.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, and hats off to your devotion and your efforts. Ma'am, there are a lot of questions, but we are running a little bit short of time. One question some student is asking, like if common man wants to help forest department, in what way they can be like associated with the department?
I'll be so happy. I mean, they can go for they can come, I mean, join us for anti-snare drive. And apart from that, whenever we are having meetings or whenever we are having awareness programs, that time they can come with us, and even they can come, I mean, they can join us for monitoring also, tracking also, because our people will also, our staff will also have a good time, because last year, for the first time, we have come up with the anti-snare drive with the volunteers in the non-protected area. Usually protected area mein hota hi hai. So last time we gave an ad in paper. So more, I mean, many of the volunteers joined us. Even I could say 2 guys from Gujarat came, and they joined us for almost 5 days. They were so happy, and with that they got actually exploring. They could explore the forest also, and with that even our staff were so happy. अरे बाहर से लोग आ रहे हैं, उनको हमको सिखाने का मिल रहा है करके. So in that way even they can join any local department for tracking purpose, monitoring purpose, for awareness creation purpose, or anti-snare drive purpose, in any of these activities.
Thank you so much. I would request Aarti madam to extend a vote of thanks.
You don't want to take any more questions.
You are not audible.
Sorry, I said I had a question for you. What were your feelings like after you heard about, you know, what happened to T1 ultimately? Like, what did you feel like? I mean, you have been following her and, you know, following the whole journey. So,
it was really shocking. It was really shocking. Not only for me actually. There were lady officers who were involved, and at their personal life, at the cost of their personal life, they actually involved in this operation.
yeah.
And when we heard, we never expected this end. This is how she will be, I mean, leaving. So we felt so bad about it. But of course, कुछ चीज हमारा हाथों में नहीं था, मतलब it was out of control. So we felt very sorry for it, and everyone was at shock. Even Limay sir, when he called me, Limay sir was the one who called me actually, and he said, Abarna, ऐसे हो गया. So we feel so shocking कि ये मतलब कैसे हुआ. But of course, I mean, it was so shocking.
Someone has asked, I'm just going through the questions, ma'am. I think Mr. Sanjay Deshpande has asked a question. Can you?
Sanjay Dada, you can unmute yourself and please ask the question.
Yeah.
Hi, Aparna.
Hi.
And congratulations, it was wonderful listening you all the time. And my question is for all of those who are wildlifers. Man-animal conflict is going to be there. It was earlier also, and it is right now, and it will be more also in future. See, animal we can't control. They are nature's thing, and fine, they will behave the way they instincts. But that's the difference between we and animals. What message you will give to people to reduce at least man-animal conflict wherever it is? It may be in actual forest. It may be it's more on urban level, like cities like Pune, Mumbai, bigger cities, and our surrounding. So what message you want to give to all of them to reduce man-animal conflicts?
Yeah. First of all, thanks for asking such a eye-opening question. From this whole experience, not only from here, even from Kaziranga, what I learned, first thing, I would request all the wildlife lovers, ask a right question at right time to the right person. See, in this whole case, I mean, other departments were also equally responsible. Grazing ka land completely encroached tha, and no one rose question against them. It was always, whenever it comes to man-animal conflict, why always the question is raised against the animal? Why not the human?
Exactly.
And second thing, coming to the people, I mean, who are living, because they can say कि आप लोग एक दिन बताते हो और निकल जाते हो, हमको पता है कैसे डर लगता है, हाँ, यहाँ हमको रहने का. One thing is that, of course, animal population has gone double the amount, triple the amount. At the same time, encroachment is also happening in the same ratio. कम से कम उनके लिए जो एरियाज है, फॉरेस्ट है, उसको तो एनक्रोच मत कीजिएगा. बाकी तो मतलब जितना करना कर लीजिए सिटीज में और नॉन फॉरेस्ट एरिया में, कम से कम जंगल को तो स्पेयर करिए. And third thing, whenever there is a issue, I would put my humble request to all the politicians and public representatives, कम से कम जो ग्राउंड पे काम कर रहे हैं उनसे तो बात कर लीजिए, ग्राउंड पे क्या सिचुएशंस है करके पता चलेगा. बिकॉज इन T1 issues we somewhere felt कि we were not heard. मतलब 2 of my lady for RFOs who just lost their personal life. One of my RFOs faced divorce situation. Still she went ahead with this thing. But we were never ever heard by any of the politicians except my guardian minister. I could say anywhere in any platform. I mean, of course, there are hierarchy in the department, but everyone knew when I say something to my superior and they convert that to someone, some message may get missed, some message may miscommunicate. So that was happening in Assam, but I don't know why that was not happening in Maharashtra. Because in Assam, I was working in Kaziranga. Even if some poaching happens, even some encounter happens, every higher official used to contact the ground person ki hua kya hai, sacha, because we usually share our feelings and we usually share our thoughts and the situation. Somehow wo hua hi nahi hai. That was actually a big minus point in the whole T1 operation. And there were so many cooked up stories and I never ever opened up because I usually like a kind of person कि जो मैं करती हूँ वो ठीक है क्या, वो देखती हूँ. So इसमें taking this as an experience, I would request all the public representatives to just address the issue from the staff who is working in the field. DCF छोड़िए, guard को बुला लीजिए, guard से पूछिए. क्या है situation. So that would be, I mean, big helpful for the department in this growing scenario, because कुछ भी होता है, ब्रह्मपुरी में गाड़ी जला रहे हैं, ब्रह्मपुरी में ऑफिस जला रहा है, सभी जला रहे हैं. Who is facing? Not the DCF. The guard who is going is facing. So that should be heard from the guard actually. So this is what my message to the different class of people.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, right. That really makes sense. And one last question, ma'am. What is being done to the T1 cubs? Like, are they being raised somewhere or?
There were 2 cubs. One was a female and one was a male. Unfortunately, there were so many negativism against that cubs also. There were so many negative advertisement against that cubs also कि they will also become a man eater. उसको नहीं पकड़ेंगे तो वो भी मार देगा. I mean, that was a very sorry and sad part of it. So unfortunately, we could actually capture female from that part. So we sent it to Bench, and she is extremely doing good. She is extremely doing good, and hopefully she will be released in few months. She will be, I mean, she is hunting on her own, and she is having all the cat-like instinct, and she is extremely doing good. And she will be, of course, will be released in the wild very soon. And coming to the male, he is so clever. He is like a T1 only. So somehow we could not capture him. And of course, his last record was in the month of March 2020. He is good, healthy, he is killing, and recently we are not doing camera trapping, so we are not aware whether he is there or not, but he is also extremely doing good. There was not absolutely even a cattle kill, which means he is preying on the wild prey.
Okay, that's great to know. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking time out. I'm sure you have a very busy schedule, and for sharing some light on the whole situation. And like you said, taking input from the ground staff is extremely important, I think, and that seems to be one big takeaway from this whole incident. Yeah. So thanks again. We would also, like to thank our sponsors, Ravitkar Group and Sanjeevani Developers, Sanjay Deshpande from Sanjeevani Developers, who has always, stood behind us and has been a great mentor to Jungle Bells. And so thank you, everyone. And our next episode will be 2 weeks from now. So August 10th, we'll announce the guest soon. And thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.